Hello YouTube! Today I'm talking about the PlayStation 4 version of Elite Dangerous that'll be forthcoming later this spring, early summer. And one of the big announcements at PAX East over the weekend was that it would enjoy HOTAS support on the PlayStation 4 platform, thanks to Thrustmaster's T-Flight HOTAS 4. Now, I have reviewed the previous entry from Thrustmaster, the T-Flight X, that was for PlayStation 3 and PC. That was part of the first video that I think I did for my channel, entitled Budget Joystick Review or Overview, many moons ago. And I have the T-Flight 4 on order from Amazon. Should be here in a couple of days. I do have a PlayStation 4 Pro. I believe this version may be compatible with Target. I'm not 100% sure. But I do know that it has a serial port that should allow me to plug in the T-Flight rudder pedals and use those with the device as well. I'll let you know if that all works on PlayStation 4 as well as PC. I will download War Thunder and try it out in War Thunder on the PS4, as well as maybe PC as well. I haven't played War Thunder in a couple of years. At any rate, Frontier was a little bit shy and coy about answering specific detail questions when it came to hardware. How well would it perform on a PlayStation 4 versus a PlayStation 4 Pro? Whether or not it would have PlayStation VR support, which I'm kind of wondering because of the lower resolution of PSVR and the amount of text that is involved in the game with menus and missions and all of that. I've heard people say that the slightly lower resolution on the Vive or the interface with the Vive made text hard to read at times in the Vive compared to the Oculus Rift, people that I know that own both. So I don't know. At the same time, Elite Dangerous has been one of those killer app flagship products for VR that is almost a must-own if you own a VR headset, and I can't see where Sony would like for it to be anything else than also work with their VR console as well, but they were very tight-lipped about that. Now, in terms of sales numbers, I could see 500,000 units. I'm going to go more conservative and say they'll ship 200,000 to 300,000 units, I believe. The thing is, well, it could also be, I might end up being surprised here. It might be more than that because of a couple of factors. One, No Man's Sky showed that there was certainly an interest in the space adventure genre on the platform, but I think that that game may have put off many people given that it had such high expectations and fell well short of those expectations for many, many people. That being said, Elite Dangerous at this point is not a new IP title. It's been around the block for a couple of years. It's a known quantity. People can tell you what Elite Dangerous does very well, what it doesn't necessarily do so well, and, it's there for everybody to see, warts and all. The other thing that may help Elite Dangerous in terms of sales numbers is that it'll be coming off of the Mass Effect Andromeda game, and some of that, again, depending on how well that game turns out. If it turns out to be pretty decent, there might be players who come off playing that after several weeks, a couple of months, going, man, I've played, Mass Effect Andromeda, gone through the story maybe a couple of times. I want to continue on and do more space adventure stuff and looking for a new space adventure game. And maybe they were burned by No Man's Sky. Probably about that time, Elite Dangerous will be releasing for the PlayStation 4. And I have a feeling that it'll pick up a little bit of a boost in sales due to that. Or, and again, if Mass Effect Andromeda tanks and is panned and not liked by people out there, it could be then they've been twice burned and 4 times as shy. Again, though, Elite Dangerous is a known quantity. People can go to Reddit, the forums, God forbid, even YouTube comments, ask questions from people who have been playing the game on Xbox and PC and Mac for, it's a couple of years now on the PC Mac front, and I believe a year and a half on the Xbox One front, and get an idea and sense of what the game is about. Again, at this point in time, Elite Dangerous is more or less a known quantity, warts and all. People can tell you what it does well, what it doesn't do so well, and whether or not it would be a particularly good fit for a particular type of gamer, depending on what they're looking for. So, those are kind of my thoughts on the PlayStation 4 version of Elite Dangerous. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to pick it up. I probably will, more likely than not, come this summer. But, again, being a premium backer, a premium beta backer for Elite Dangerous on PC and Mac, and I have my MacBook Pro laptop upstairs, that I play the game on while watching TV on the couch, going out exploring long-range passenger missions, things like that. Don't know. I'm kind of up in the air. I may not get it just right away. Then again, I may not be doing much at that time and decide just to go ahead and pick it up and try it out. Let me know if you're going to pick it up on the PlayStation 4. A couple of subscribers and stuff out there do pick it up on PlayStation 4, and they're completely new to Elite Dangerous. I'll go ahead, pick up a copy, and do the mentor mode and help show you what all the game is about, if you so choose and desire. So let me know in the comment section down below. And until then, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll be getting to that T-Flight HOTAS 4 review probably sometime next week. Be sure to like and subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Until then, see you next time.